Today we want to talk about communication. Communication is widely spoken about, and I also want to lend in my voice. For me, I think it is high time we talked about everything. It is high time we go back, or we went back rather, to those people that we are begrudging. Truth be said, before we hold a grudge, we should hold a conversation. Yes, a conversation, not a confrontation. You know what confrontation is? You might realize that the whole thing erupted based on misunderstanding or miscommunication. Someone said something and you received it wrongly, or someone communicated something right to you in the wrong way. And then we have rifts, and then we have strifes, and then we have quarrels, misunderstandings, fights. Then relationships get destroyed, then lives get destroyed. These things could be avoided. They are avoidable. So it's high time we started having this, conversation. It's high time we went back to those people. We pick our phones, call them, let us hold this conversation. Usually, when we hold these conversations, it leads to reconciliation, but not always. So I am not here telling you that no matter what happened, you can reconcile. No, no, and no. Depending on the magnitude or depth of the event or whatever happens, there might be reconciliation or not, but there will certainly be something. Understanding. You understand the person's position, the person understands your viewpoint too, understands your position, your why that led to how. If we are not careful, when we don't communicate, we begrudge unnecessarily. You heard someone say something to you, or probably the person said it to you directly, and you have no understanding, and then you don't care. Okay, so you hold the person, you keep malice, you lose your peace. Every time you see the person, or maybe even every time it crosses your mind, you lose your peace over what you could easily talk about. You talk about it, you free your mind. Hello, people. I am not talking about forgiveness yet. It's going to be another topic for another time. Here, I'm talking about avoiding rifts, unnecessary strife, unnecessary quarrel, unnecessary misunderstanding by simply communicating. Communicate your point, communicate your pain, communicate your frustration, communicate your bitterness, communicate your anger. Don't express it. That is very hard because all of those things I mentioned, anger, frustration, bitterness, sadness, everything, disappointment, they are emotions that if we are not careful, we don't keep them under check, they control us. So when we don't want them to control us, because by the time they control us, there's high tendency that we misbehave. There's very high tendency that we say things, we do things, we lose our cool, and then everything starts getting hot everywhere. So we have to keep them in check. How? By communicating our points first. Make the person understand you in the best way you can. Make your points. This is it. This is why I am hurt. This is why I can't accept what you're saying. This is the way I say it. This is why I'm angry with you. Communicate it. Now, if there were matters that have been, for so many years or so many months, several weeks or so long, you can still talk about it. As I said earlier, for reconciliation, or maybe not, but at least for understanding, for peace of mind. And we all need that. We all need the peace of mind to forge ahead, to go ahead, to move from one place to another. What has happened has happened. Let's go ahead. And seriously, people, we don't need more enemies. You don't want to keep counting enemies, making enemies. As sooner or later, you are going to run out of friends. And you as a person, how are you communicating to people? And you as a receiver, how are you receiving messages? Do you feel attacked every time? Do you feel like, oh, this person is eating me? Oh, no, 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 I'm not. No. Sometimes someone tells you what you did to them, not because they are attacking you, not because they want you to feel bad. They want you to know that they feel bad. Someone tells you they are disappointed in you. It's not to attack you, not to attack um, your emotions. They are simply expressing their own pain, simply expressing their own disappointment. So simply when I tell you that I am disappointed in you, you may feel bad, you may feel hurt over that. But see, it is about me here. It is less about you. It is about what I am going through, what you made me go through. So say it the other way around. I am not insulting you. I am not attacking you. I am saying what you did. The way I see it, or the way it is to me, is disappointment. Simple communication. Understanding the other person's point, understanding the other person's view. You saying it in the most understandable way that it won't, lead to chaos. It is time. Let's talk about it. Spouses, children to parents, parents to children. Oh, I don't like the way you talk to me. Oh, daddy, you don't seem to understand my point here. Oh, mommy, no, that is not that. Oh, wifey, oh no, sweetheart. It is time as friends to friends. It is time as neighbors to neighbors. It's time to stop keeping, malice. Stop making enemies as if we are making babies. It is time to apologize as much as possible if and when necessary. It is time to communicate. It takes humility, it takes understanding, sometimes it takes strength, sometimes it takes your willingness to just do it.